Bitcoin down around 15% in the past month, getting absolutely crushed. What is happening? What is going on in the crypto space? Well, in this video, we're going to take a look. Let's jump right in. Well, let's go right into the crypto fear and greed index. You can see at extreme fear at 10. This is crazy what's going on. Altcoins selling off, Bitcoin selling off. Things are just getting absolutely destroyed right now. So much fear in the market. And if we go over here to the news, you can see a record $1 billion outflow in a day, and that continues. That was a news article from yesterday. Things are just continuing to sell off. And if we go over here to the charts, we could take a look. This is just ugly of what is happening. RSI is way oversold. What in the world is going on with Bitcoin? You can see Bitcoin touching close to the 200-day moving average. This is ugly. And let's take a look and see what in the world is happening. Well, if you take a look right here, this is one thing I just do not like. You have a top right here. You have a top here. And then you have falling. Well, if you look at this V wedge right here, that's like a scissors right there. I mean, this is just a indication of bearishness of what's happening. You know, it topped out here, topped out again, and then just selling pressure. That is a little bit of a scary chart, especially when it's reaching the 200-day moving average. Next level support, you're talking, around $72,000 to $74,000. That's ugly. That is really ugly, and it looks extremely bearish. Are we going into a bear market at this point? What was the news about crypto in this cycle? Way oversold. That the news oversold, so to speak, and it all hyped up. People could be getting burned. I know that I have, thankfully, I sold a lot of my crypto. I'll still hold long term. I'll always hold some Bitcoin. But man, this is ugly. Here's one thing that's really interesting. If you zoom out and go to the previous cycle, look at this. Now, this is what's really ugly. So let me click on this. Look at this. You have a new all-time high, of course, selling off. Another all-time high, as they would say, double top. You have the V, and then look at this. Boom, just to the downside here. So could now this be a new we made new highs, and are we going into the bearish are we going into a bearish environment? In the short term, we could be. Nobody has a crystal ball as to what's happening here, but it could be over. We could have hit this all-time high here. Around whatever it was, 106 to 108, and going into a complete bear market. But in my opinion, I still think there's a lot of time left. Could we do something like? I'm going to try to draw this here. Woo, that was terrible. Could we be bouncing here? Boom, and look something like this, right? Well, potentially, could we be bouncing up to maybe, somewhere up in here, the 140s? If it were to happen, if we were to get a bounce, in my opinion, I think that's a little more of a realistic goal. I know people were calling for $250,000 Bitcoin this cycle. Can it happen? Yeah, sure. Anything can happen. But right now, this is one ugly chart, I must say so myself. So in the short term, I'm going to be watching this very closely. Can it stay above the 200-day moving average, or is it going to come down here to this next line of support? And is there going to be some sort of news that's going to be a news catalyst for selling off or recovering and going higher? I don't know. We will see, but keep your head up, looking forward. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.